In this video, I want to introduce my new book, ESL and Language Learning in the Age of AI, ChatGPT Unleashed by ChatGPT. And don't forget to subscribe to the Professor H Writing channel after you finish watching this video. I also have a book called Writing in the Age of AI, ChatGPT Unleashed by ChatGPT. That was my first book that I wrote that came out in January of 2024, where I discuss how you can use ChatGPT to improve your writing. You can improve your academic writing, creative writing, technical writing, or business writing. And also my book that came out in April of 2024, and this is ESL and Language Learning in the Age of AI, ChatGPT Unleashed by ChatGPT, where I discuss how ESL teachers can integrate ESL and ChatGPT into the ESL classroom. And so don't forget to get my books at Amazon. And I've got 2 volumes of the ESL and Language Learning book. So don't forget to buy my 2 books. And here you would have my 2 books. And the first book talks about welcome to our comprehensive exploration of leveraging Welcome to our exploration of ESL teaching and learning, where every word is a step closer to fluency and every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Our journey begins with the ESL teacher, a guide through the labyrinth of language acquisition, from classrooms to community centers. They navigate a diverse landscape of learners, each with their own linguistic background and cultural perspectives. But teaching ESL just isn't about grammar and vocabulary. It's about creating an environment where every student feels supported and challenged in their language acquisition journey. It's about getting interactive lessons that captivate the imagination and fuel the desire to learn. And it's about the importance of cultural nuances in language usage, ensuring that every student feels seen and heard. But challenges abound in the world of ESL teaching. Diverse learners, evolving landscapes, and the need for personalized instruction all present hurdles to overcome. That's where strategies come into play. Differentiated instruction, timely feedback, and engaging activities all play a role in overcoming obstacles and encouraging language growth. And in the digital age, tools like ChatGPT offer a dynamic approach to language learning, providing personalized feedback, interactive exercises, and real-time assistance to students around the globe. With ChatGPT, students can practice grammar, expand vocabulary, and improve pronunciation, all at their own pace and on their own terms. And with its versatility, ChatGPT breaks down barriers to language learning and makes fluency more attainable than ever before. So whether you're a teacher facing the challenges of the ESL classroom or a student on the path to language mastery, remember, with perseverance and the right tools at your disposal, fluency is within reach. So, catering to diverse learners. Every ESL classroom is a melting pot of diversity. From linguistic backgrounds to cultural perspectives, we are embracing the rainbow of learner profiles. Let's tailor our instruction to each unique individual, understanding the cultural nuances shaping their language journey. ESL students come from different linguistic backgrounds to varied cultural perspectives. We all have students that represent all the countries of the world. And let's tailor our instruction to each of these unique individuals. Flexibility is key to being a successful ESL teacher. Flexibility is our superpower in the ESL realm. As teachers, we are crafting lessons that bend and twist to meet diverse needs, providing timely feedback and igniting motivation with engaging activities. Let's dance through proficiency levels, cultures, and learning styles with finesse. Flexibility is our ESL classroom. As teachers, we craft lessons that bend and adapt to the diverse needs of our students. And as ESL teachers, we often have students of various proficiencies, levels, and cultures, and learning styles, all in the same class. Yet, as ESL professionals, we handle all these learning differences with finesse. So say hello to our technical ally, ChatGPT. This versatile platform is revolutionizing ESL learning with personalized experiences, instant feedback, and interactive tools. ChatGPT is the ultimate sidekick for language mastery. And so in this volume, we are going to go over grammar and ESL, vocabulary and ESL, speaking and ESL, and writing and ESL, and how we can integrate all these areas of ESL with ChatGPT. And so I'm going to go over how ChatGPT can help ESL grammar, how ChatGPT can help with ESL vocabulary, and how ChatGPT can help with ESL speaking, and how ChatGPT can help with ESL writing. ChatGPT as a writing coach. Need a writing guru? Look no further than ChatGPT. This virtual coach is a pro at structuring sentences, polishing expression, and even fine-tuning pronunciation in real time. Say goodbye to writer's block with ChatGPT by your side. ChatGPT can be used to brainstorm ideas, write paper outlines, revise essays, and more. You still have to do your own research to find sources because ChatGPT still hallucinates and makes up its own sources. Grammar exercise generation with ChatGPT. Grammar exercise generation with ChatGPT. Grammar drills just got a makeover courtesy of ChatGPT. Say goodbye to boring exercises and hello to interactive grammar fun. Let's dive into the world of fill in the blanks and error analysis with ChatGPT leading the way. Grammar drills just got a makeover courtesy of ChatGPT. Create customized grammar exercises just for you. Play word scrabble with ChatGPT. So let's play a game. ChatGPT has whipped up a word scrabble. Can you crack the code and unscramble the letters to reveal the magical word describing action or state of being? Answer: verb. So let's play the game. And so here it would show up, and then you would have a Scrabble game with ChatGPT. And so you can play all kinds of vocabulary games, all kinds of grammar games in ChatGPT. And another thing about ChatGPT is it's available 24/7. So once your professor or your tutor, your human tutor, goes to sleep, and it's 3 a.m. in the morning, and you have to do your homework, that's where ChatGPT comes in. And you can also expand vocabulary with ChatGPT. Time to level up your vocabulary game? ChatGPT is your trusty guide, leading the way through exercises and quizzes. Get ready to soak up new words like a sponge and conquer the English lexicon. So ChatGPT is your trusty guide, leading the way with custom exercises and quizzes for both teachers and students. And as an ESL student, you can also use ChatGPT to create your own customized vocabulary list to study and have ChatGPT create your own vocabulary quizzes and puzzles. And the ESL teacher can use ChatGPT to quickly create grammar or vocabulary quizzes for students. Real life scenario. And so in my book, I talk about the many different real life scenarios that can be used for vocabulary expansion. And so content, ready to embark on a vocabulary adventure? Dive into real life scenarios like real estate viewings, cultural events, and job interviews. Interactive word games and antonym and synonym exploration await. And so here, have fun, both ESL and students, by using ChatGPT interactive word games. Create real-life dialogues that reflect American society, being at the restaurant, at the grocery store, and more. And so my book gives an overview and examples of how ChatGPT can be used for vocabulary expansion. So here's an example of real estate, okay, of real estate viewing. And you can listen to a conversation between a home buyer and a real estate agent. And as you listen to the home buyer and real estate agent, you unlock relevant vocabulary in this real-life scenario. You can navigate through public transportation. All aboard the Vocabulary Express. Learn how to ride a train, a bus, or a subway using real-life vocabulary words. Have these words customized for each ESL student proficiency and level. ChatGPT can personalize the lesson to the student and to his preferences. Brush up on essential words to get around town. Parent-teacher conference. Example, parent-teacher conferences are more than just meetings. Join us as we explore dialogue between parents and educators, picking up vocabulary gems along the way. Use ChatGPT to create realistic-sounding parent-teacher conferences using vocabulary lists created by the student. Join us as we explore dialogue between parents and educators. And so here you would, my book will go over all the many different kinds of real-life scenarios that you can use to teach ESL students how to speak in different scenarios and in different contexts in American society. Use ChatGPT to create ESL telephone conversations. When I was teaching Japanese students, I remember the most frequent request the students made was they wanted to learn how to talk on the telephone in the United States. And I remember the teachers and I, we had to, this was before internet, and then we scrambled to look through all the different ESL books to find a telephone, conversation. Well, we couldn't find one that suited our students and their, language proficiency. And what we found were very stilted conversations from decades ago that were out of date. So as teachers, we came together and we had to organically create our own telephone, conversations for the students to practice. But with ChatGPT, you can ask ChatGPT prompt. You put in the prompt, create a telephone conversation that Japanese ESL students can use to learn how to speak, using telephone vocabulary in the United States. And so then ChatGPT will then generate such a conversation. So in my book, I actually have actual ChatGPT generated conversations of real life scenarios that you can create to suit your students. You can say to ChatGPT, I'm an ESL teacher. I teach beginning ESL students. Can you create a real life telephone conversation for beginning ESL students? And then you press the submit button and voila, ChatGPT gives you a real life telephone conversation in seconds. Okay, so utilizing ChatGPT to create immersive ESL telephone conversations can enhance vocabulary acquisition and conversation skills. Engage learners in realistic scenarios, improving comprehension and speaking. Provide exposure to telephone-specific vocabulary and phrases, and that's what the Japanese students were looking for. ChatGPT offers interactive practice opportunities in a controlled environment. In other words, ChatGPT will not judge the student if the student speaks really bad English or makes mistakes. That's the thing about a robot, it doesn't judge you. And so it makes you feel safe. and you have a safe environment in which you can practice speaking your English. And so implementation, designing scripted telephone dialogues using ChatGPT's language generation capabilities, incorporating common telephone scenarios such as making appointments, making inquiries, or handling customer service calls, integrating targeted vocabulary related to telephone communication, including greetings, inquiries, and closing statements. I wish we had ChatGPT back then, and we could have created so many different conversations, and then the students can then act it out in class, the different phone conversations. And these days with cell phones, they can even call each other within the classroom speaking English from the telephone conversations, and students can create their own telephone conversations and practice the vocabulary. And also in ChatGPT, you can endlessly use ChatGPT to create your own exercises, quizzes, and practice whatever it is that you want, whether it be vocabulary, grammar, or writing, as much as you want, as long as you want, anytime you want. And so ChatGPT provides great opportunities for improving communication skills. And so ready to you can dive into role play dialogues. You can sprinkle in some idiomatic expressions, and with ChatGPT you can unleash the power of word games. You can master grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation like a pro. So ready to elevate your communication game? Dive into role play dialogues. Have your students perform skits and plays based on the role play dialogues created by ChatGPT. And so here, and as students are exposed to these dialogues, they are mastering grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. And so in my book, I have sample role-play dialogues that students can use as examples for them to learn and create for themselves in ChatGPT. Oh, wasn't that a cool effect? And so in conclusion, as our ESL journey comes to a close, remember, challenges are just opportunities in disguise. With tools like ChatGPT and effective strategies in our arsenal, we're creating language learning magic for all our students. And so let's keep the conversation going. So if you have burning questions about ChatGPT and ESL, you can email me at any time. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the Professor H writing channel. And this is a volume 1 of my series on ESL and language learning in the age of AI, ChatGPT Unleashed by ChatGPT. And in volume 2, I continue my discussion about how to use Gemini, which is Google Bard, how to use how to use Bing, which is Microsoft Copilot, how to use a chatbot, Call Annie, and how to teach the remaining 3 parts of the of ESL, such as ESL and listening, ESL in reading, and ESL in pronunciation. And in Tome 1, I covered ESL grammar, ESL vocabulary, ESL speaking, and ESL writing. And so I'll cover the other 3 in Tome 2. So don't forget to get both of my books available on Amazon at an Amazon near you.